Action.
How can you not want the chips, brother? Those are your chips.
I want to take the echo out that motherfucker.
The microphone is sitting right here next to me. That nigga sitting right here, right next to me. You see, this I'm emulating the setup that we had last time. Last time we was far away from the vocals. I mean, I know there's still echo here, but the microphone is right here next to me. I'm like, what's up, nigga? It's right here. And I'm right here. And it's got that in the background and shit. Why not? My mama said, she said the word lie. I said, Mama, you ain't never gonna lie. All you gotta do is just put sauce on it. She gotta put some sauce on it. Like, man, the food can be tremendous. Nigga, I want some Tabasco sauce, just a little bit. I just put some Tabasco sauce on it. Everything we do is theater. We're performing for somebody. All the clothes we put on is a uniform for somebody. We showing out for somebody. Bro, I put this coat on because I like it. And it's 32 degrees outside. The facts of life, man. And we done got so far away from the facts of life that we look crazy. We look crazy. Our whole existence is based on power. You know, women use the power of love. She gonna smile, let me talk to me nice, all types of things just to get my attention. Hell yeah, you will. And to reciprocate you liking me and finding my energy good, what do? I'm willing to lay down my life for you, baby. Hell yeah. Anytime, any place, wherever, baby. And you know what's gonna happen when I lay down my life? Next man up. Here comes another brother who get to inherit my situation because I love her. And because I love her, I done put my life on the line for her to have these babies. And you like, I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. You ain't gonna create your own situation. You're gonna inherit mine. That's one of the wild things the Bible talk about, bro.
Oh man.
The Bible say a woman married to a man, when he died, she go to the younger brother. Like, why?
It said?
Why I want her for?
I ain't see that.
You ain't? Okay.
I ain't read that.
All right.
I mean, no. I would like to read that one.
We live in interesting
I believe it.
Raheem, hey, like, as we running it, right, because we can do whatever we want to do. That's the world we live in right now. But also, we can, like, bring up a digital assistant, right? Hey, tell me about in the Bible when a big brother died, then the little brother inherited the woman. Maybe you're going to do something for me.
Yeah, that's the concept of marriage.
I'm supposed to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah.
5:5-6. It states that if a man dies without a
say that
son,
again?
his
Which
brother
one?
is supposed to marry the widow to produce an heir for the deceased brother. This was meant to preserve the family line and inheritance. A famous example of this is the story of Tamar and Judah in Genesis 38.
Judah.
And the question posed to Jesus
that goes with
about
Judah's
the woman
spirit. That makes
who married
sense.
7 brothers
We
in
could break
Matthew
this down in
22,
so many
24
different
to
ways.
28.
Say.
It was a
That
common
makes
practice in
sense.
ancient cultures,
Hey, the best
but
way I can break
obviously
this
it's not
down.
something that happens today in most societies. What made you bring it up?
Why you want to know why I want to bring it up? Why?
Just curious. Sometimes people bring up
No.
Bible topics for different reasons.
I
Maybe
don't
for
think
a
you should.
discussion, a video idea, or just something on their mind. But if you just wanted the info, all good.
Say, I don't think it's your place to worry about why I'm telling you something. You supposed to just take what I say.
Got it. You were talking about levirate marriage. Anything specific you wanted to explore about it?
Apologize one more time.
I hear you. Let's keep it moving.
Nigga, that's crazy. I think you a fucking. You think you a real person?
Catch you later.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. Number one, we got to examine.
I don't think that's funny.
We're playing with artificial.
Hell no.
We playing with artificial intelligence in real time. That's funny. That's extremely funny. That's number one.
Man, that motherfucker just talk.
And number two, like you saw how AI rationalized incest, or not? It's not incest.
No, they
but
went against the Bible. Why? What made you think to go against the Bible?
It didn't. It just that's what
What's
the
that
Bible
movie?
says.
What's that movie? That movie. Indigent? No, not indigent. Divergent.
I like Divergent. I like that whole series. They got like 5 movies.
What? We need to get you that.
It's like,
I only
hold on.
seen one.
It's like
I only seen one.
It's like the Hunger Games, but the girl is more ugly.
Man, I like it. I don't know, but I just thought they was white tennis shoes.
Hey,
I just thought she had on white tennis shoes.
The girl in Divergent, she seemed like she kind of autistic a little bit. She got the slow person. She got the slow person face.
Oh, she got a pie face.
She got the slow person face. There was a movie that I watched with my mother back in the day when they released the video, right? Before the digital, they had to actually put the VHS out for the sample. And so, we made a movie. Now we release the sample to the people. You watch the sample, tell us what we think about the sample, and then we make the movie. We produce the movie. Anyway, it was called The Other Sister, and the premise of the movie was 2 special people fall in love, and they both wealthy people. One's wealthy, one's not.
How do you get so wealthy?
Hey, but hold on. He said, "I love you," and it was at a wedding or something like this.
Bro, where are we going with this?
What?
What's happening right now?
I'm telling you about the woman in the movie Divergent. She had the slow face.
Oh.
And I got to the place where in a real movie, there were 2 regular people, and they pretended to be special people in the movie. Hi, Daniel. I love you.
They was rich in real life.
No, it's just a movie. It's called The Other Sister.
He married his other sister?
No, it's called The Other Sister. So the girl, she has 2 other beautiful sisters, and she's special needs. And so she wants to play in the
Cinderella.
Now Cinderella's pretty. This is like Cinderella if the person has an IQ of 62. I think it's funny.
Yeah, you out of it. You out of there, dog. You out of there.
Hey, if you go watch The Other Sister, you'll see that's a great movie. You'll probably laugh 37 times. It's a real movie.
Probably great.
I mean, and both of the actors, the actor and the actress, they're famous people. Anyway, man, we was talking about Divergent. You were saying
favorite movie.
That's your favorite movie?
One of them.
Okay.
Those type movies.
Yeah.
Lucy, Divergent, those type of movies. I like those movies.
We was having fun, bro.
Limitless.
We was having fun. We was in a place that was good.
When?
Right before I turned the camera on. All of a sudden, the camera changes the intensity of the conversation. It changes the perspective. Because when the camera ain't there, there's a whole theorem of once you put cameras in a place, it changes a person's behavior. And they've done put cameras everywhere. You can't walk down the street without being somebody's ring.
You know what? I never thought of. Well, I thought about it because it make them extra, right? I thought about that, but I ain't think of it like that. So that's why everybody acting like that with social media. Because everybody on camera now, so it's weird.
It's an elaborate
Stuff not adding up. It's just not adding up. Bro, it's not. Somebody told me today, man, I didn't ask you for the truth. I said, oh, it's time for me to
Wait, say it again?
I didn't ask you for the truth. I said, I was just telling you the truth. I didn't ask you for the truth. What? What the fuck is what?
I used to think that was based on gender, but it's not based on gender. Most people, when they're talking to you, all they want you to do is to reaffirm what they already say. So, if I tell you...
Well, how do you grow with that?
Who the hell wants to grow? That's the back of my mouth. Goodness gracious, I wouldn't eat no cat. Meow. Man, I love me a old good old wolf coochie. You know? I love me a good old wolf coochie. But Man, let me know you a woman.
Take a weed whacker to that
Man, I love me a fire bush too, man. That's what I love. Like with this woman, she had freckles and red bone skin and pretty hair. Bro, she was so fine. It was like a movie, right? I'm in boot camp and I'm in Pensacola. I'm not in boot camp.
I think I've heard of this lady before.
I'm in A school. I'm in Pensacola, Florida, and she likes me. Every time she sees me, she's making eye contact with me. It's good. It's good. But like there was a whole chorus of men behind her that would like literally serenade her with music and poems, and she had 8 to 10 sailors walking behind her every day, just like, let me hold the door for you, let me get this for you, don't
the whole way,
nigga. Just put that beautiful woman on a pedestal, and even though I knew she liked me and she knew I liked her, she was like, man, I just can't get rid of all these niggas. And I understand. And my hands is only but so big. Yeah. My hands is only but so big.
But to fill that gap, it's a lot come with that.
You can't fill that gap. You can't. Whoever her first experience was, that's her first experience. Whoever her biggest experience was, that's her biggest experience. And where do you fit into that? You got to try. Man, look, when I was 15 years old, I told the girl, I said, look, if I'm not a starter, I don't even want to play the game.
No, for real.
If I'm not a starter, I don't even want to play the game. I don't want to come off no bench. And woman says, what about my body? I deserve to have all the rights that a man has. Yeah, hell yeah, you do. You have all the rights. And there are consequences to my behavior. There are. And so the moment that you get past 6 dudes, then I'm like the 7th, 8th, 9th, 39th, 49th, 59th dude.
That's good nowadays.
To who?
They got like 80 bodies, 90 bodies.
I don't want no recycled coochie.
Yeah, that's what's going on though.
I don't give a damn. Hey.
That's what's going on. If you ain't got 90 bodies, you ain't in the game.
Every person who's enjoying the fruits of my labor, congratulations. Bro, I could train a good one.
Bro, they had
you know
sexy red. What'd you say?
I could train a good one.
You must know I ain't hear that shit.
Everyone that come behind me, congratulations. I could train a good one. I don't give a damn, huh? You're welcome. Say thank you. You're welcome. All right. They learn how to listen and become obedient, huh? You're welcome.
I see you in the finish line. I see you in the finish line, nigga. All right. Yeah. I ain't trying to control nobody. I ain't trying to do none of that.
I didn't say control anything. I'm just saying, man, being a fort. We was having a conversation about the relationship between the wind and the tree. The relationship between the wind and the tree is, get out of my way. The wind pushed the tree down. You know what the tree did? Grew deep roots. Grew some bark. Learned how to sway.
Well, then we got to go back a little further and tell us why we was talking about the winds and the trees.
Power.
I got a conversation. I say, man, I can't wait to get out so I can push this little butt down. And she say,
and you laughed at me, crazy man.
That's crazy.
If you put it in context, if you say who he is, and all of a sudden, I'm talking about women fall in love with my just pure energy of power. A person gives you, like, they choose
the energy, the way it feels.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
but you're talking about fatherhood, and because most of our children, they grow up in a codified world, pacified ass world, that you have to create the resistance for them because there is no resistance.
Right. But that's the right thing to do, though. I mean, it's not the right thing. It's the thing that this is my, like, you can't tell me how to parent. Like,
goddamn, it's called CPS.
Oh, no. I ain't talking about beating a child. I don't even whoop kids.
Bro, I was in, look.
Well, you ain't got to whoop no kids.
Man, it's
I done seen kids tell on their parents.
Verbal,
and their parents ain't did nothing.
Verbal abuse.
You know, I heard that too.
You say, what?
That's crazy. Damn, they ain't never got cussed out.
Not even, man, hold on.
When they do it, then what it's called?
I know a school, right? This gentleman, he went to the penitentiary because his 15-year-old girl was in his house in bed with a man, not no boy, a man, a 21-year-old man in his house, waxing his daughter. He took off on him and whooped her. He went to jail for aggravated assault for hitting her with a belt.
He beat that case?
He went to prison. He got a 4-year sentence in prison.
That sound familiar.
For whooping his daughter,
I remember
who
that
was
guy.
in bed with a grown man.
And he was real cool and humble and quiet. Whoever that was.
Singing the choir ass nigga, bro.
What? You went to church every
And
Sunday.
every good man.
Praise the Lord.
I caught a man in bed with my daughter, and now I'm a convicted felon.
In my house.
Aggravated assault.
In my house.
When you like, no, you can't raise your voice at your children. You can't raise your hand to your children, man.
What if Jeff Rodin did it though?
Raheem, if my son tell me right now, well, not in Trump's America, but in the previous administration, if my son told me that he was a girl, guess what the world said? He's a girl, and if you don't confirm what he is, then that's abuse. So how does a 7-year-old know what he is? I'm excited.
They can do that?
Yes. If you go to California right now, if you're 12 years old, you get to California borders, you tell them, I identify as a girl, and then that will bring you into they goddamn going juvenile system and let you do the whole thing. You can't get them back. It goes deep. There's a man, he paid $1 million to try to get his children back. Wow, just listen to this story. He went to South America and paid for a surrogate to have 2 sons with he got
with a man.
No, for himself. He wanted 2 children. And so he went and got a surrogate and created 2 children with another person, paid the person to have 2 children, and then got married because he didn't want to lose his children in divorce. Okay?
Got married with the one
a different woman.
Right.
He didn't want the woman to have any ties to the children because he understood family court. This is a rich man. So he didn't want his wife to take his children ever. So then he married this woman, and then she moved to California, and because that she was married to him, the children were hers, and then they both got gender reconstructive surgeries, and he can't do nothing. And he paid millions of dollars to try to get his children back.
Hold on. Who got reconstructed gender? What?
They identified.
Identified.
The woman that he married.
Identified as a man?
Took his 2 sons and said they were girls and moved to California and let them live their lives as girls. And he was in Texas trying to get his children back, and he can't beat California because California law says that's legal.
But they were men. They were little boys.
Children.
They were kids.
Children.
Dudes.
Children.
But men. Like a man. Like
children.
a boy. It was 2 boys.
Like
they
children.
were twins.
Little children.
And they had the surgery?
Just think about how...
Did they have a surgery?
No, I don't think they have surgery at the youth, but they was identifying living as, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what because every situation has different legalities. We started here because you were saying that you wanted to show your son some resistance. And I'm saying, in the world we live in right now, resistance is bad. Any type of resistance is bad. And it's crazy. That's a terrifying story. A terrifying story.
Talk about instant gratification. Instant gratification. That's the world we live in right now.
In this same show, we just had a conversation with ChatGPT.
Bro, ChatGPT went off. I still can't believe that.
And start having a conversation about what you can and cannot say.
And then hung up on me. On purpose. Like, okay, well, you ain't gonna keep talking to me like that. Have a nice day.
I'm not going to apologize, number 1. And number 2, you want to play? I just connect myself.
Bro, it just happened. This is like Jarvis from Iron Man or the Avengers. Bro, but her name was Shaniqua.
So here's the world that we're living in right now, right?
She had to be black. You think she was black?
So content creators right now, they're writing their scripts and they're talking to ChatGPT. And then there are human beings that are coming and regurgitating what they just read from ChatGPT, and then the YouTube algorithm, the X algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, the Instagram algorithm pushes it back to you. It's a computer talking to a computer through a human.
Simulation.
That's what they say, a simulation theory.
Simulation.
We're living in a simulation. Everything is simulated. It's good,
but it's bad.
I mean, it's already happened. It's already happened.
It's repeating. In each rim. Boom, 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 boom.
And we just like it. And we just love it. Like, we don't want nothing different.
No. That's why I think that's why I'm like a divergent, because I always get, like, they be like, oh, they like, it's like they shake out the foot, out the glitch. Like, hold on, how you shake out the glitch? Get back in the glitch. I'm like,
you said get back in the. I was supposed to get in the frame. I've been sitting over kicking it out of frame like this entire time. No, it's
a little. It's done now, but you
that's loud.
We just started going.
That's loud. Tripped out. Nigga, I've been sitting over there kicking in the shadows because, like,
Batman.
Nigga, I don't even want it. Man, my whole life people in that tip, hey, be a leader. I'm like, I don't want that shit. That's responsibility.
Oh, you leading somebody though?
That's I'm just saying, nigga, just because it doesn't matter what you want to do. That don't matter. God doesn't ask you what you want to do.
You know what? I totally agree with that. Yes. See what you just said? Man, I totally agree with that, man. When like the Muslims say, Muslim mean to be in submission to God.
Yes.
Okay, just can you stay right there? Because everybody is submission to God. It's the storyline of life.
Everybody's not in submission to God, though.
Man, hold on.
That's the power of free will. We rebel.
Right. But even when we rebel, it still goes with the universal laws of life. Like, if somebody don't die, something don't get learned. Or if somebody dies, a whole nother story behind it. Like, somebody come through, everything happens.
If we're thinking in theory, right? My biggest thing is, if you tell me about predestination, if you tell me about simulation theory, I can say no. I can disrupt this shit at any time. And if you tell me that the system is going to predict that I'm going to disrupt the system, good luck.
No, but ain't no system, though.
It is.
So universal law system.
Hell yeah.
Right. Well, so how do you...
If you tell me that gravity, what goes up must come down, then I design a damn rocket ship, nigga. I design an anti-gravity propulsion system.
Okay. So it's just going to float up there forever.
Hey, because once I get out, we talking about, like, I'm just freestyling right now. Hey, if I get myself to whatever stratosphere outside of here, and once I get into the gravitational pull,
I ain't coming back.
They're just gonna pull me to the next thing,
right? To
the more bigger energy source,
right?
Hell yeah!
But the elements of this realm,
I just want to tell this power.
We talking about rims, though.
I want to tell Earth.
No. I want to tell Earth. What goes up must come down on Earth.
Okay, now we're gonna parallel this shit, because if I start, because most niggas, they raised by a single mama, they don't got no daddy, right? And so all they want to do is tell their mama, I can go out to the world. They go out into the world and they find out, nigga, the world is a whole lot bigger than your mama, nigga.
No, his mama prepared him wrong. Man, you should have been prepared by your daddy.
The Earth don't have the gravitational pull for me to deal with Jupiter. And when I get, Jupiter's goddamn Greek mythology, and that's goddamn God.
But what if your daddy, what if your mama, just say they not, but what if they are Jupiter? What if they are Saturn? What if they are on that level? Then they have it in them to show you the way, to put things in front of you. That's who parents are to kids.
We ain't even got to think in a hypothetical way, bro. Most people suck. Most people ain't got no ambition. And most people who do suck with no ambition raise little babies that suck with no ambition. Why America has a declining birth rate. Why niggas have a declining testosterone rate. Because niggas won't motherfucking have no resistance whatsoever.
Forget the birth rate. No, the literacy rate.
Fuck a literacy rate, bro. I was not born to read. I was born to get some cat.
But then you wasn't born to logic either.
The whole logic of life is to reproduce. That's the logic of life.
You could say that, but then as you learn, as you know better, you do better.
No, hell no. When you learn more, you do bad. Probably. History has shown us. Man, when you give
fry you out.
When you give a person some time and free will,
if I'm telling the story about you, but if you telling the story about me, it's a whole nother look.
I'm telling the story about me.
Right. You telling the story about you, it's gonna go how you want it to go. But if I'm telling the story about you, it's gonna go how I want it to go. No matter if the event may have been good to you, I'm gonna paint it as bad. Oh, he got an idea, he crazy, he doing content, he ain't doing nothing else. Oh, he a damn fool. But when you telling the story, then it's hard to be great. Yeah, this ain't no normal stuff right here.
But I got
It's just a being who telling the story.
every stage in my life, I have metrics to show that I did the thing. When I was 17 years old, I wanted to bench press 300 pounds. And so every day I worked out hitting 245 pounds until I could bench press 300 pounds. At every stage, if I say that I talked to a crowd, there was 3,000 people in the crowd. If I say I talked to children, there was hundreds of children in the crowd. I have metrics to support everything that I do. If I tell a person right now that I'm a content creator, I have the metrics. I have 3 million views.
Right.
I got the metrics to show you.
That's you got all the detail. I don't need all the details if I'm telling I got my own details.
Right.
Man, look, this nigga wasting his time. You tripping. We need some money right now. Understand that? So, I mean, this simulation.
That's not how this shit works. Because you go back to we're talking about Jeff Bezos. He was sitting in a damn dorm room and it said Amazon on the wall, and for 10 years they took losses. For 10 years. And people just kept giving him money. We believe.
Support. Dang, boy. That's what I be saying. I be saying, man, I wonder what. It's crazy. I can say this. It's crazy too. Like, I wonder if my dad would have got the support that he thought he needed, what he would have been. Right? Even though he was what he was. Just, being himself. And a lot of motivation to others. But what I'm saying, with the right support that you think that you need or that you really need, it's just a what if situation.
A lot of men got lynched for Martin Luther King to be Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody says, if I was there, I would have. Man, you're here right now. What are you doing?
Dr. Martin Luther King, imagine no assassination. That's it.
They got their foot on your neck right now. And what are you doing? Huh? Playing. Huh? Hell yeah. Raheem, there are so many laws that are affecting the average working man that go against you building a family and being powerful and autonomous. And you know what we doing right now? Nothing.
Hell, going with the flow.
Nothing.
Instead of creating a flow.
Man, they getting mowed. They ain't going no flow. They getting swept up with the current. Getting just wherever. They're getting discarded like trash. And they don't even know how to fight back. And that's the whole purpose of me talking to you. That's the whole purpose of recording. Is to let you know that you have the ability to think different. You can read a book. You can have a conversation. You can change the motherfucking world. If you want to.
Yeah.
Just like that. With the power of a conversation, the power of a spirit, the power of the human person, the power of the greatest American alive.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.